First, you'll need to create your Azure account if you don't have one. But before we create the Azure account, I'd like to mention that there are two types of free accounts on Microsoft Azure where you can get free credits for a certain period. First is the student account, which you can find via a Google search. Let's open it in the new tab. The student account offers you $100 free credit for a period of 12 months, which is renewable. On the other hand, if you are not a student, you can open a standard free account, which offers $200 credit for a period of 30 days or 1 month. Search for Microsoft Azure on Google and click on Start Your Free Account. If you are not a student, please proceed to open the standard free account. This type of account gives you $200 free credit, which is valid for 30 days. You will need a credit card for this, but you will not be charged until you have upgraded to a pay-as-you-go account. When the free trial is over, you have the option of upgrading to a pay-as-you-go account. Please note that the free account is available to only new Azure customers. So if you are a current user, if your email address has already been used on Azure, you cannot have access to the free credits again. You have access to more than 20 popular Azure services for free for the first 12 months, even after your 30 days have expired or your $200 credit has expired. You can still access some other 20 other popular services for free, but this does not include Databricks. If you want to use Databricks beyond that 30 days, you'll have to upgrade to a pay-as-you-go account where you will be charged for the Databricks services and other associated services like the data lake storage. Please be aware that even though you need a credit card to open the free account, your credit card will not be charged until you have upgraded to a pay-as-you-go service. And there is no commitment, so you can cancel at any time during your free trial or after your free trial without penalty. Go ahead and click on Try Azure for free to open our free account. So if I click on that button, it opens a new tab, and in that new tab, I'll be prompted to provide my email address, which links to a Microsoft account. But if you don't have a Microsoft account, you can create a new one at this stage by clicking on Create One. Another option of signing in is to use GitHub. You can click on Sign in via GitHub if you have a GitHub account. So here I'm going to use a Microsoft account, and let's assume that I do not have a Microsoft account currently, but I do have an email address. So I'm going to click on Create One to create my own new Microsoft account. Here I'm going to provide my email address. A code will be sent to your inbox for you to verify, so go over to your inbox, copy that code and come paste it. I'm gonna paste it here, and you'll be requested to enter some information to proceed and open your account. Now you'll be asked to provide your name, first name and last name. This is where you will need your credit card. Please be aware that your credit card, even though you need it here, you will not be charged until you have upgraded to a pay-as-you-go account. So I'm going to go ahead and say I'm creating this for personal use. My country, name, first name, last name, email address, phone number, and you will need a valid phone number here at this point too, to verify that you are an actual human being creating the account and not an automated service. I'm gonna fill out this form offline because it contains my sensitive information. I'm now on step number 3, and this is the information saying that you won't be charged unless you move to pay-as-you-go pricing. If you have successfully created your account, now let's proceed to log into our Azure portal. To log into your Azure portal, open your browser and go to portal.azure.com and use the same email and password you had used to sign up. Stay signed in, yes. If your sign-in is successful, you'll see a home page that looks like this. Please be aware that Microsoft makes changes or updates to the page. So if yours doesn't look exactly like mine, do not be alarmed or worried. I'll now walk you through the key parts of the Azure portal. In the middle section here, you will find some popular Azure services, and you can create a resource by clicking on the plus button, Create Resource. Once you start accessing resources, they'll start to appear under Recent. Also, we've got Favorite here. If you have favorited some services or resources, you'll have them under Favorite. In the top left, you can create a resource again here by clicking on Create Resource. You can view all services by clicking on all services here. There is also a favorite section, which is the same as you'll see here. There is a search bar here that allows you to search for resources that you have created. As time goes on, a list of services and resources grow. This will become handy in quickly locating your services or resources with ease. You also have access to Copilot to chat with regards to documentation. It's also helpful for generating code and commands for Azure services. There is a Cloud Shell right here, which you can click to have access to a command prompt to write Bash or PowerShell commands and scripts to interact with Azure services. We can click here on Settings to customize the color scheme and appearance of our portal. So that's all for your introduction to the Azure portal. We will now proceed to create our Databricks service on Azure.